Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So sorry guys for how I sound and how I've been sounding in the last two videos. I am not feeling too well. That's why. Well, Kiddwaya's girlfriend has unfollowed him, and Nigerians currently are messaging her and begging her to forgive him. So, Coco by Chloe posted and said, "Was BBN All Stars yet?" And people were just basically yapping her under the comment section. So, V posted, in response to what she posted earlier saying, "Who is Tolani's pastor, abeg?" She posted and she said, "It's me." Then later she posted and said, "Power must change hands." And Chacha tweeted, Chacha said, "Big ups to Visha. This is what a jury is supposed to do. Keep emotions aside and get the job done. Not he helped me to plug my phone when NEPA brought light at night, so I have to save him BS." Now, if you followed the whole jury thing for this last set, which is Visas K and Elozunam, they actually deliberated on who they wanted to go, yes, and they decided to save sheep. Now, V did not bring in the whole sentiment she had towards Tolani Bad, and she voted Kiddwaya. I like the fact that this particular jury actually deliberated. They did not just do anything they wanted to do. Well, Uriel is not done. No, Uriel came again and said, "One question: if they evict a certain person, I hope they put me back in. I'm so disgusted. Lekon, you fall my hand. Peace and light." The jury gave me hell this week. I broke down. I haven't been able to call my mom. I was so ashamed of myself. I almost fell into depression. For what? Now they regret their actions. Don't DM me. Rubbish, Ojiri. Shame on the jury. You sent me back for what? Just look at the mess you created. I swear this thing pained me till today. Just negodu our songbird. Let me go to church before I say what I don't want to say. This my podcast I won't spare anymore. Me that wanted to buy a new car with my 120M. My old car, the radio no dey on. I no go spare anymore. Podcast loading. I think I'll actually enjoy our podcast, and as far as I'm concerned, though, these jury people that will hear it in our hand. Well, according to Pause, yes, Pause Nigeria said, and I read, after 3 Sundays of eviction, Big Brother is finally set to stop the jury. Moving forward, there will be no juries, just evictions based on vote. And I wish this would be the actual reality. Fina posted Ilebaye saying Ilebaye 120 million, meaning she's rooting for Ilebaye as she's rooting for Pere, as we all know. Guinness World Record posted and they said, "What's new?" and trust Nigerians. So this person replied the tweet by saying they want to crown Ilebaye winner because she cried more than the Israelites because Pharaoh Ike doesn't want to let her go. And I'm like, hi, Nigeria. Oh. So Lucy entered the house and this picture started to rain again, and people saying that nobody should pick a fight with Lucy because they should not forget that. So Thatcher tweeted and she was like, "LOL, we can now all agree that Pepper them was goated." Now this is a reaction to the housemates entering the house. Yes, having two more Pepper them entering the house. Kiddwaya's mother has threatened to sue Sheyi. Yes, I did not watch where Sheyi allegedly threatened Kid, but the mother is angry and she plans to sue him. So this tweet of Cheesy was before the eviction show. So he said, "I know police is waiting to arrest Sheyi outside because he really fucked up. but for his safety, jury needs to keep him inside. If you are a jury today and you want to be arrested for saving him, just go ahead then. Be ready to be arrested. And unfortunately or fortunately for Sheyi, he was not in the bottom two. Erica tweeted and she said, "So you all really like misogynistic shit. Outrage on social media but voting for him in real life. I pity the daughters of the next generation." For me, all these things with Sheyi is his wife I pity the most, because the wife is just collecting drags. Like, people are messaging her one-on-one and giving her drags. Now, what did Sheyi say? He said, apart from the whole daughter thing, he also said his sons and his friends will run your daughters like a train. Now, when someone says this, I googled it and I realized that it is when multiple men have sex with a woman, one after the other, with or without her consent. All I have to say is, this is someone that wants to give another person's child upbringing but cannot give his own upbringing. The miss spoke and she said they need to actually hold this Agbaya down and flog him until he regrets his last name. Also, not my daughter in Jesus' name is crazy. Imagine your skull wasting because nothing is inside. Now, I don't know why it's only white money they put here, but it's meant to be white money and Soma, yes. So they are all crazy for Simi. Now, BetKing Nigeria have come out to disassociate from Sheyi, if you ask me. What did they tweet? They said, "We enjoy working with Sheyi Awolowo as a talent on our Bet Responsibly campaign. However, he is not our brand ambassador. JJ Okocha is the brand ambassador of King Bet. Brother Shaggy and Toby Bakare are brand influencers for King Bet." If you ask me, these ones just disassociated themselves from anything Sheyi in order not to spoil their own name. The way things are going, do you blame them? I definitely don't, as Sheyi has decided to spoil his name. Well, with everything happening, so this person tweeted about it, and Mike tweeted and said, "I don't condone this behavior." And he got clash for it. Like, people came at him real hard. Like, this person saying, "If you had money for hotel, the night he accommodated you, we won't be here." Thatcher also came for him. Thatcher was like, "Nah, just shut the fuck up and keep it moving, Joker." And to that person that spoke about we won't be here, money for hotel, Thatcher responded and said, "Na hotel bill put us for this wahala o." Also tweeted, "I have to apologize." So Ike's handler is doing the most, if you ask me. So his handler wrote, "Life is not Nollywood. Who wrong you no go suffer. Abeg, how many people are we welcoming to the gang tonight?" If you ask me, having a good handler is good, so that when you're messing up inside the house, the person will try to clean your mess outside. So I saw this and I decided to bring it here the way I brought Sis's own. Nobody then Tolani Badge is like this, as you can see in this picture. And people were like, "Where's the lie?" And she has to flaunt her teeth now. Sure, is it easy to use money to do the teeth? If it is the runner. Well, I realized why Sisi and Tolani were fighting yesterday. It was over Neo, yes. So apparently, Sisi and Neo were discussing, and Tolani spoke rudely to Sisi as regards Neo. Yes, she has been monitoring Neo in that house, and she has been claiming Neo with her full chest and not allowing anybody else to. Yeah, she has been marking her territory big time. So that was it, and Sisi was not having it with how Tolani spoke to her, and that was why they had that issue. Yes, so let's talk about the head of house briefly. So today's head of house game was pretty easy. They picked numbers randomly and then Big Brother called them in according to their numbers. The game was just basically about a puzzle for the Big Brother eyes. However, they needed to first move slimy shit, I don't know, concussion, smelling concussion with their face, get a code, run to the second phase where they'll pick the key before they then move to the third, unlock the chest to remove the and then finally fix the puzzle. And at the end of the day, Suma came out victorious, yes, and he picked as his BFFs Angel, Adekunle, Alex, and Shay. And Angel was basically not cool with the fact that he put in Adekunle and Shay. For her, that space is not comfortable for her, so she's just going to be downstairs. And he begged her that upstairs would not be okay for him without her, as he needs her to be upstairs. He cannot sleep on that bed alone. And for her, it's going to be very uncomfortable for her because she's currently having issues with Sheyi and Adekunle. And the Adekunle own is because of Venita. Venita asked her to put up Adekunle for Pardon Me last week, and she bluntly refused. And it's not like she refused completely. She first of all told this guy told her people about it, and they refused, saying they were not going to put up Adekunle. And that was why they went with doing. So she feels because they even went with doing, that's what slighted her the most, and that's why she's not talking to her and she's carrying her name up and down. So it's because of, according to Angel, her boy toy. Yes, because Venita is either 37 or 35. So she should be more mature than that and have a conversation with her and not all that nonsense, all because of a boy that she just met. Whereas she and her, they go way back. So that was just it. As for she, because of this whole thing, he is also siding Venita and all that. Then the Pardon Me happened, and for the Pardon Me, there was no winner, yes, because Cross and Angel tied, yes. So Adekunle voted for Cross, Baye, that's Baye voted for Angel, Fraud voted for Angel, Mercy, Angel, Ike Angel, Alex Angel, White Money Cross, Venita Cross, Pere Cross, Doing Angel. Cross voted for Pere after wanting to vote for himself. Yeah, so they said Cross should vote, and he was like, he is voting for Cross. Picky told him he cannot vote for himself, and the next name we are hearing is Cross the Boss. Then, before he now decided to throw it away by voting for Pere, T-Bad voted for Cross, Shay voted for Cross, Mercy voted for Angel, threw her own away too by voting for Mercy. Neo voted Cross, Sissy threw her vote away purposely, yes, she voted for Baye. For her, she was like, afterwards, she was like that Cross has not been speaking to her all day and all. Only for her, only for 3 minutes to the Pardon Me, he comes to meet her. She's no fool, so she won't do what he wants, definitely. So that was it. So Ma voted Angel, and at the end of the day, it was 7-7. And there was no winner. Also for the black envelope challenge, yes, there was no winner for that one. Also, they found 3 envelopes. Angel found one, Doing found one, Cross found one. In Cross envelope, he's getting a pizza. Doing is getting a homemade meal, whereas Angel got the envelope that read no immunity. So all housemates are up except the 4 new housemates, which are biggest guests that we know that they are not there for the money, they're just there to have fun, and also the head of house, Soma. So Doing was pretty much shocked about the evictions because Kiddwaya left and Ilebaye is still in the house, and she spoke of how she missed him. Later she started like In fact, she was confused yesterday. And when the new housemate came in, she was asking this guy, Omashola, a lot of questions. And Omashola had to tell her to stop thinking about it and have fun. And she shouldn't forget that curiosity kills the cat, because she was like, she's a very curious person. She was asking him a lot. Now, all these housemates were asking those housemates a lot. Ilebaye, from one, was angry that Pere was gisting Kim Opera, how she got her strikes, because it's like they just got in. Why that gist? So she was pretty much upset. Whereas Prince told this boy, she, when he asked that how is he seeing outside and all, Prince told him that he should not worry, everything's soft for inside. He's seeing well. And I'm like, Prince, you just made this boy nice on 9-9, not knowing that outside they are roasting him seriously. Lucy refused to take a bed close to Shay because she's like, she saw some crystals up of like at his bedside, so she doesn't want to associate with that, making it sound like no, it was like juju or something. I don't know, Sha, but that's how it sounded to me. Well, Sisi and Ike had a conversation about the fight that happened between herself and Tolani Batch. And for Sisi, she was like, no, nobody is going to make her walk on eggshells. And she's not in the house for anybody to talk to anyhow. And there's no problem. Tolani should keep that energy. It was obvious that Sisi was still upset, and for her, there's no problem. The both of them, they got still dig around. Now, let me not fail to mention that Alex and Sisi are good, yes. Earlier on today, Sisi was stretching her wig on top of Ilabaye's head, and Alex came to help out, and they were gisting and alright. Even earlier today, they spoke about Alex was asking Sisi if she has eaten and all. So both ladies are cool, yes. Now, when Prince got into the house, conversations started happening. Remember, there was already a fight that happened over Neil. Now, Angel took to Mercy that she heard that Tolani said that Neil should not go on Ilebaye's bed, according to Sisi. And Mercy was like that, that was her highlights last time, and that's the same highlights this time around again. Now that her ex is in the house, that's the person she was fighting for last season, let them see what she will do. Now in this house, everybody's ex is in the house, so see Mercy and Ike, see Tolani Badge and Prince, see Cross and Angel, then Omashola and Kim. Now, what's that his name? Fraud was asking of the current price of fuel. Yes, he needed to know because of his wife and his child. This I forget to tell you. So Cross and Pere today had a conversation this night, and it's basically about Cross not trusting Pere. Yes, and that conversation, Cross made Pere understand that with Pere's actions in the house, he feels like Pere is not will not be there for him. Plus, Sisi told him that Pere will not be there as regards if maybe someone is bad talking things about him, or peradventure something is happening. Pere will not stand up for him. Now, I can remember an instance. You see that day that Cross was very upset and he was having anxiety attack. It was Sisi that went to hold him down. Pere no be no send down. Well, Pere in his defense said that Sisi was trying to get into Cross head and Cross allowed it. that Sisi is not there for him. He's loyal to him. As for the Lebaye matter, that he's not that type of a person, that he did not say that, and he started explaining what he felt he said, which I have said over and over on this channel. And it's how Pere believes his lies for me. Well, because that conversation, we did not see the end, but it was obvious that they did not end it well, because Pere was kind of sad, and from Neo and Tolani's badge conversation, it looks like they saw a tear or two. Now, Neo approached Cross, and for Cross is like, fine, when they go out of the house, he will actually see. And if he was wrong, he would apologize to Pere, yes. And if Pere doesn't want anything to do with him, then fine. Then, when the housemates came, so Lucy asked Tolani where her locker was, and she showed her and said she wanted to move to be with the guys. All of a sudden, Ilebayi started singing hallelujah. And Tolani badge looked stupid. Yes. Well, Ilebayi and Angel had a conversation, and the first one was Ilebayi advising Angel to make up with Soma, which ended up happening. The second one was Angel telling Ilebayi how things happened with the pardon me, because apparently Venita had told her a version, and Angel was trying to correct that version. Now, Ilebaye and Doing are currently fighting again. And when Angel was having a conversation with Doing said she was not going to have a conversation with Ilebaye, because if Ilebaye was going to choose the word of is angry with her over her own, it's fine. According to Doing, Ilebaye is naive, which Angel agreed to, but that Doing was saying more things like Ilebaye is stupid, she's gullible. Angel didn't agree. Don't forget, Shay told Neo that he wants to pick a fight with Sisi. Yes, and then Doyin told Omashola that when she heard he was coming into the house and then she entered, she did not see him. She was happy because he made a lot of noise during his season, and Omashola appreciated her for her honesty. That's all I have for you guys on this video. Please share, subscribe, like, comment. Bye guys.